So, we are going to start our group discussion. The topic is when we focus on problems, we get more problems. When we focus on possibilities, we have more opportunities. So, let us start.
So good evening everyone. Today we gonna discuss on a topic that represents that how our focus reflects on our daily life. So our topic is when we focus on the problems, we get more problems, but when we focus on the possibilities, we get more opportunities. So let me start with an example that when you are driving a car, if you are constantly focusing on the pathholes on the road, you will likely to have crashed the car and may not be able to drive the car safely. But when you focus on the smooth road, you will likely to drive the car smoothly and reach your destination safely. So this is how our mind works. Actually, on the problems, we create a whole total negative mindset, and we just forget to focus on our work actually, and we start thinking about negative. So when we are focusing on negative things, we just unwantedly start thinking about the unnecessary and useless things, which makes us upset, and so that we cannot concentrate totally on our study or on our work. On the other side, when we are focusing on our possibilities in any problem, we are actually thinking about how creatively we can pass the problem, how creatively we can solve the problem. So that is the main thing, because a problem cannot continue throughout our whole life. It will end someday, and this every problem have a solution. So instead of thinking about the problem and all the negative stuff, if we start thinking all the positive stuff and start thinking about the solution to get rid from the problem, that will help us, and eventually we can also concentrate on our study or on our work while thinking positive. Can discuss about the great scientist Thomas Edison, who invented light bulb, and while inventing he had lots of failures. But did he focus on the failures? If he did, we would not have this much light bulb or this much development in this. He just focused on the success. That his mindset was like, someday success will come. I have to focus on these possibilities. Except, and through the failures, he learned many things, and then on his next step, he avoided all those mistakes. So this is how he created light bulb and uh, did a great development in our whole world. So to conclude, I would like to say, instead of focusing on the negative things, we should think how the problem can be solved creatively, or something like that, so that we cannot be distracted from our work or study life. Thank you. So, good evening, everyone. Today, our topic is when we focus on problems, we get more problems, and when we focus on possibilities, we have more opportunities. I totally agree with this topic. At first, I am giving an example that there is a glass, it is half filled with water. If we see the empty part of the glass, it is our problem. And if we see the filled part of the glass, it is our possibilities. Like I have got 60 to 70% marks in my examination. If I think that I had done so much hard work, but I didn't get as my expectation. We have to tally the whole process, that I have started reading from 2 or 3 months earlier from the exam. By studying 2 or 3 months, I have got these marks 60 to 70%. We should not think that others got 80 to 90%. Why I have got only 60 to 70%? We always think that uh, the person who is getting 50%, he is not able to get 70 or 60 or 70%. So from this, we should learn that we have to work harder and harder. From next year, we should start our studying from the beginning of the year. So always focus on the possibilities. If we focus on our problems, then we can get success on life, and we will get so much depression in our life. So always focus on the possibilities. That's
Every day we do a lot of things and we face a different kind of problems. But if we only think about the problems, we can never get the solutions. Because whenever we think about the problems, it will make us more uncomfortable, and it will create a negative thinking in our mind, and it will give us a lot of stress. But if we will think about other things, like the positive things, we just have to shift our mind from negative to positive. And then if we think about the good things, and if we will plan that how we can manage this problem, and what is the solutions, then it will be easier for us to find out the solution. And in this way, whenever we think about the positive things, it gives us energy to face that problem, and it will give us the energy to prevent this kind of dangerous situations, and then it will be easier for us to overcome that.
So basically, this line refers our daily life whenever we face problem. But in the same time, when we face any kind of problem, we try to get rid of them. But that's not the proper way actually. When we face problem, we try to avoid the problem and how to clear it properly, and then we get we panicked. We actually get panicked at that time. But that's not the way. When you get panicked, it's more difficult for you to overcome it. But if anyhow you see any possibilities or opportunities in your work, you might be out of there, because it might be it's very low chance in there. But if you are good in your work, then you should near future you have a bright future. So that's a thing, we need to focus on our work, because whenever people face any kind of problem, they always try to fix the problem, but at the same time they distracted their main goals. So I think so, in my opinion, uh, we seek for the opportunities and possibilities. So that's all.
So good evening everyone. Sir has already given us the topic. The topic is when we focus on the problems, we get more problems, and when we focus on the possibilities, we get more opportunities in our life. So that is totally right, and we experience that problem in every field. In the path of success, we all have to face the problems, but problems are common in our life, and it is difficult to avoid them. But if we think about the problems severely, then it will harass us more. But if we think about the possibilities, the positive side of anything, then it will give us a positive vibe, and through that we can get more opportunities. Like I would like to give you an example. In the When a student enters exam hall, he becomes very nervous, then it will be very difficult for him or her to achieve success or get good number in their exam. But if they think about the strategy, how they will do in the examination. Suppose she is thinking that she will answer the long question first, then she will answer the short question. In this way, it is giving her a possibility of getting success, and through that she can get opportunities to become succeeded in life. And we know that in the IIT or NEET examination, various students aspirants participate in the examination like 2 lakh students, but few of them get selected. So in that case, if a student thinks that if I fail, what would happen to me, then it is creating problem in her life. She is thinking the negative one. But if she thinks that I have to achieve the goal, I have to correct my mindset, then it will be very easy for her to achieve success. It not only depends on us. Actually, it depends. The 50% of this type of problem depends on our nervous system. It allows us to think about the problem, and because of that, we get nervous. But but there is the only way to correct that. If we do meditation in a day, then we can avoid this problem, and we can focus on our success, so that we can achieve a happy life. That's all.
So it is a debatable topic. If we focus problems, it will increase. That doesn't mean we will not focus problem. Unless we focus problem, how we will solve it? To solve it, we have to focus. Our life is full of problems. So when we are in trouble, we are becoming nervous, we are becoming afraid, and we are focusing on the problem in negative mind. That's why it is dangerous. But what we have to focus? We have to focus the way out, how to solve the problem, how to deal with the problem. That we are, without thinking that, we are being afraid, focusing on the problem. So definitely we will focus and we will find out the problem. When it is found out, then we will focus the possibility. If we then focus the possibility, we will find so many opportunities. It is scientifically you will solve the problem. Suppose you have prepared a glass of lemon water and you have added too much lemon. It is so sour that anybody cannot consume it, cannot eat it, drink it. Then you are very much afraid that you have to destroy it. Why? You are focusing the problem. But if you then focus the possibility, then you will find the solution also. There will be opportunity. What opportunity you will get? You will pour it in a big pot and you will add water. And it will be increased. Earlier, it was 1 glass. Now it is 1.5 or 2 glasses. Problem is solved. You have found the way out, but you are not doing that. In negative mind, you are thinking, you are focusing on the problem repeatedly. Then you will not find any opportunity because you forget about finding out the possibilities. So definitely, the Swami Vivekananda told that you are a lucky person if you find problem, because from problem you will learn so many new things. But if you focus on the problem is not coming, but you are waiting for the problem. That the Swamiji didn't tell you. Swamiji told you, go on working and on your path you will get so many obstruction automatically. And when the obstruction will come, then you will think about the possibilities. Then you will find definitely the opportunity to solve the problem. But we people are so many afraid, nervous when we are facing problem. then we are forgetting about the finding about the way out, finding about the solution. We are not thinking how to tackle with the situation. We are forgetting the how to deal out with the how to deal with the situation. It is happening for everyone at the time of problem, but everybody should at the time without adding negativity to the problem, he should think about the possibility. Only then he will be able to find out the opportunity. And once he will find the opportunity, definitely. You are having stomach ache, you are very much upset, your stomach ache. Then you are not doing any thinking about any remedy. If you think about the remedy without focusing your stomach ache, then possibility, then definitely you will get you will find some possibilities and then opportunity. Then you will either you will take medicine or any other thing you can take to solve that, to overcome the situation. So always we have to focus on the problem, but not with negative mind, in positive mind. And once we have found the problem, then we are to think about the possibilities. Then definitely we will find the opportunity. That's all.